the wild, wild west, as they say, and it got a little bit wilder. So here we go. Because Iowa beat Northwestern, and because Wisconsin, Nebraska, and Minnesota all decided to forget that they needed to be great this weekend, the Hawkeyes now are back in the driver's seat. They have the sole possession of the lead in the West Division. And make sure you guys, with this in mind, scan the QR code to vote on today's poll. Will Iowa win the West? Yes or no? Please let us know. So Joshua, let's start here. Does Iowa deserve more love than we're giving them? Because we definitely give them some slack, but here they are sitting at 7-2 on the year and in the driver's seat in the West.
Hell no. No, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Here's the thing about Iowa. Are they probably going to win the West at this point? Yes, and I think that's perfectly fine, right? Like, I think we all came into this year expecting that this was a team that could compete for the West Division title, and here they are. This is the problem. We all saw what happened when they played against Penn State. They got ran off the field, okay? So we're going to see what happens to Penn State when they play Michigan this weekend, and then we'll be able to make a pecking order for what we think the East is. At bare minimum, this would be the fourth best team in the East. And we'll see when they play Rutgers what happens in that game.
That'll be a real interesting
Here's the reality of the situation for me. There is such a lack of balance in the Big Ten at this point that I think we've given Iowa a sufficient amount of love. Because we know if they had to play an East schedule, they would be alongside Indiana in terms of their conference record.
Here's where I'm at in terms of do they deserve more love. I'm going to separate the whole thing. I think we have to kind of separate this. And for Kirk, the challenge is to keep them as a team. Does the defense and the special teams deserve more love? I think they deserve more love. I think Phil Parker's name should be known across the landscape of college football. He should be a household name because he is the reason, alongside the special teams, that they're sitting here at 7-2. Offense, maybe they deserve a little bit more flack from what they're getting because it's truly remarkable how it just stays here. So usually steady's a good thing, except if steady's all the way down here, you should probably take a little bit more flack than what you're getting.
The idea that you could have one of the worst offenses nationally, statistically, that you could fire an offensive coordinator during the season and still represent a division of your conference in the conference championship game, they are getting exactly the amount of attention that they deserve. Now, you, Jake, though, you have an idea
yes,
for how to fix some of the shortcomings over there in the West.